3 days remaining. An invisible servant. Dan Blackmore's servant cloaked his form, but with this servant, it's fundamentally different. I also got the sense from my fight with Julius that I'm by far the inferior master. Even with caster recovered, just landing an attack yesterday was a chore and a half. I have to find a way to penetrate that invisibility, or this won't even be a fight. Second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. Yikes! The terminal buzzes with the cipher key generation notice. Can I really crack that invisibility before time runs out? Being able to see my opponent is a pretty basic requirement, I think. I'll make it my top priority. Maybe Ronnie can help me develop a strategy. Before we talk to Ronnie, let's talk with Tamamo.
Imada ご主人様ともども成長途中の私ですが、切り札を見せる準備は整いました。あとは勝負の場を整えるだけ。さあご主人様、ここからがあのネクラ男との本当の勝負です。
I have an idea, Tamamo. What if we used your noble phantasm? Would that do anything? No. Okay. Ronnie, help! Good day, Hakuno. How is Caster's condition currently? I guess my servant is getting enough magic for now, so no problems there. However, my real concern is that Caster's spell failed to even touch Julius's servant. You look decidedly unwell. I take it things did not go as you had hoped. I guess my disappointment is easily read in my expression as Ronnie gives me an apologetic look. No, that's not it. Not exactly, anyway. Even given the chance, if I can't see Julius's servant, I'm pretty much helpless at this point. So he's hidden from your sight. If that's the case, it'd be safe to assume that your enemy's servant is an assassin. I can't say for sure, but he stays completely hidden and only attacks from the shadows. At the very least, not being able to see him will make it impossible for my servant to attack him. I see your point. An enemy who can become invisible would be a real threat to Caster. Without knowing his true identity, creating an effective strategy will be very difficult. There might be a few ways he can be hiding, such as camouflage or by means of a spell. However, as a legendary soul, he may have access to something unique and unknown. Until we confirm which of the three possibilities is the right one, we can hope to do nothing. So for now, we should concentrate on finding out how he manages to conceal his presence. Ronnie suddenly emerges from her meditation with a serious look on her face. Her look couldn't be caused by thoughts of Julius. I can see pity and puzzlement in her eyes. Is she thinking about me? Did something happen? As I start to ask her what just happened, she takes a deep breath and looks straight at me. Yes, no. It was nothing in particular. There's only you. I wish to stay silent, but I feel that I shouldn't keep secrets from you. This is what I have learned, Hakuno. I told you before that I'd find a link to your body. There is nothing on the end of the link. You've never had memories of any kind. For once, I understood what her words meant the instant she spoke them. I'm truly sorry. I wanted to think your link was just broken. But it's different than that. Not a single record of your memories prior to the Holy Grail War exists. I could find nothing. There is no connection to your body, as you do not have a physical form. You were not born human. I see. No words come to mind. Honestly, I'm not too surprised. I expected as much already. More so than for myself, I feel more for this girl and the kindness she's shown me. The NPCs here are recreations of actual people that the Moon Cell has recorded in its memory. You must have existed once, and you might have been made a master due to a glitch in the system. You could also be a cyber ghost, the imprint of a soul of one who has died while online. In either case, your existence is undefinable. Also, it cannot be said that you are truly alive. While I nod in sullen understanding, I steel myself to ask the obvious question. Why? Regardless of what I am, I had a feeling this moment of revelation would come. I now know why my memory won't return. Alice's "I finally met you" now makes sense to me. This body, this mind, is not human. I'm just a remnant of a real life, a packet of data, a collections of ones and zeros. Hakuno, this is something you cannot escape, as you have no place to escape to. Even if you were to win this Holy Grail and its single wish, you cannot ever leave the Seraph. Unfortunately, your existence is inexorably tied to the Seraph. Because of this truth, if your reason for fighting was to avoid death, you must let it go now. You no longer have to concern yourself with wounds received in battle. I know it's hard, but if you don't accept the truth, your suffering will only be intensified. Pardon my directness, but I must ask you this now. Knowing that you're merely data, do you still have a reason to win the Holy Grail War? Well, there is the fact that if we won the Holy Grail War and we got the one wish, technically we could wish for an existence. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to die. Simple as that. Though I am just ones and zeros, I fight and kill living beings. When I think about how pathetic it sounds, my heart turns to ice. But even still, I can't even begin to contemplate the thought of dying. And just allowing myself to disappear into the ether isn't even an option worth considering. I can think of no compelling reason for giving up now, even considering the costs. I wonder, could this desperate desire to live be the last vestige of my previous humanity? When I faced Shinji, Dan, Alice, and Julius, my servant was also there. Also Rin and Leo. I've experienced a lot, suffered a lot, and always did what I thought best. Now, to learn that none of it was real, that I wasn't real, it's not right. In the past, anything artificial wasn't thought to be alive, and stories thought to have no life. It was believed that true life could only be born from the living. I wonder if people still feel that way, think that way, even now. No. I refuse to accept that way of thinking. I mean, if I were to think like that, then what would become of her? Ronnie, the doll without emotion. Though not human, to deny her existence would be a travesty. It is not my place to speak. However, I have sensed a spark within you, a will that will allow you to proceed and persevere. Even one such as I can attest that that is a defining characteristic of all people. After that, she continued on, saying that there may be something waiting for me if I survive this. If the Holy Grail does what it's said to do, it might be able to give hope to even a virtual life. I get it now. For someone like me who has nothing or is nothing, it shines like a beacon in the dark.
Let me guess. The revelation that you're Sans body was pretty shocking, am I right?
Castor speaks to me, a little more serious than usual.
I'm kind of glad that you are what you are. It's like you're one of us servants. Or that one person. I'm sorry, I mean, I know you're not happy about being like us, but I mean, sorry. No, I almost screwed up again. Anyway, the difference between you and us is focus and experience. So anyway, don't give up. And if you get the grail, you can wish all of your worries away.
She's really trying to comfort me. At least, I think she is. Isn't she? I have no idea how to respond, so I try to flash her a winning smile and hope it doesn't come across as a sardonic smirk. What was that? It might have been nothing, but it seemed like Ronnie had a really odd expression on her face.
There is nothing wrong, per se. It's just, you were so noble sounding, and... Anyway, do you have an answer to my question? Even if you continue fighting Hakuno, the odds of you being rewarded like the others are low. Knowing this, will you fight the Black Scorpion? Will you fight to the end as a master?
Of course. While I still have lingering doubts, this is one thing that I state with absolute confidence.
I've been a fool. It appears that this conversation was unnecessary. Hakuno, I see a new star in the heavens, with you as its sole focus. My journey is finally... No, that is irrelevant. I'll say nothing more about it. From here on, let us focus on your upcoming fight as warriors planning for victory.
I nod in agreement and silently thank Ronnie for the compassion she's shown me. I'm sure she wanted to say that running was okay, that there's no reason to continue fighting. But giving up would be wrong. Now I must win the Holy Grail War in order to shape the future.
Now that you're committed, let's shake things up a little.
Shake things up? What is she planning to do?
Yes, shake things up. I will create 3 different kinds of magic kilns. One will react to talismans, one will react to thaumaturgy, and one will react to your enemy's chi. I will calculate the exact position of each of these traps will need to be placed. Hakuno, I trust you'll be able to set these traps in such a way that your enemy will not notice.
Got it. And of course I agree with what you've suggested.
Once you're inside the arena, I'll transmit to you more detailed instructions.
Okay, we've got a plan now. All I have to do is place the traps without Julius noticing.
First, we must prepare to ensnare the enemy with 3 different types of traps. Once I've confirmed that you have entered the arena, I'll explain the details.
Win the Holy Grail War, wish for a body. So we can get naughty.
Also, from now on, don't expect any more help from me. And why must you follow me all the time? You'll never be Julius acting like a lost little puppy.
Okay, Rin. See you later. Soon, dere. Very soon. Tiger!
You found the antique coin! I knew I could count on you. I'll be sure to return this to the rightful owner. Oh, and by the way, your wonderful teacher has another favor to ask. Care to listen?
Tiger, please.
You don't sound all that enthusiastic. Whatever. This time around, the arena contains a few delicacies I've yet to try. The first being... Lobster! I've never had lobster before. Get one for me, and you'll find yourself well rewarded. Don't forget that I want... No, I need a lobster. Bring one to me during the 5th round, okay? Taiga, can we get a bed this time, please? Please, Taiga? Can we have a bed? Alright, let's... Oh yeah. I'll hit the chapel real quick and see if there's any more dialogue with Toko. Nope. She just wants more cigs. Could we at least have a blanket? A futon? A pillow? Taiga, please. The tiled floor is so hard. Look, there's crabs out there. Moshi moshi.
始めましょう。敵の通る場所に術を設置していきます。
So, if one of these kilns can disrupt the source of invisibility, even a little, he should become visible. I analyzed the map extensively and have tried to predict the routes the Black Scorpion will follow.
I see. Thank you for the map overview.
We will be setting magic kilns in 3 places along these paths. Each kiln is set to have a different effect, so they have to be placed apart from each other. We'll be able to determine the exact places to set the kilns once you start moving through the arena. With that said, I wish you the best of luck.
So she's already hacked the arena and mapped its layout. Her attention to detail is truly astonishing. I should take my time and be careful so that all of her assistance doesn't go to waste.
狩りの時間ですね。
That's even with background music down to 6. It's so loud. Whoops. Put on 5.
Taiga, please. I just want a bed.
ああ、もう
I'm tired of sleeping on desks.
頑張りますね。彫像の出来上がりです。マスター、一生ついていきます。おあ様、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。そのあたり歩いてみてください。
This area looks
ロ
promising.
ゴ組むに適しているようですね。
It seems like a good place to set the kiln. Let's put it here. I will now transmit the anti-artifact kiln. Bring it into contact with the field.
Following Ronnie's instructions, I put the kiln on the ground. It seems as if the trap code is being encoded into the arena.
The installation of the magic kiln is now complete. This magic kiln should react in some way to any equipment the servant may be using. If he is using some sort of talisman to hide his presence, this kiln will react as he passes by it.
終わりました。次に行きましょう。
Fate Extella is a sequel to Extra, I believe, technically, yeah. So... playing this first gives you a easy, better idea of what goes on in Extella. And then there's Extella Link after that. Extella actually has gameplay. It's like a Muso game, like a Dynasty Warriors game. B! Chat, look! Crabs! Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Holy crap, it did a lot of breaks. It spammed break there. Oh my god, heal.
I will now compile the kiln. Please wait a moment. It's done. I'm now transmitting the anti-thaumaturgy kiln. Please bring it into contact with the field.
As per Ronnie's instructions, I put the anti-thaumaturgy kiln on the ground.
I've received confirmation that the magic kiln has been successfully installed. If that servant is using thaumaturgy to conceal himself, this kiln will let us know when he passes by it.
Oh, closed door. Yes, the Extella games are on PC. You can even get them on Steam. And most importantly of all, Extella allows you to indulge in Takeuchi and Nasu's best fetish, giant women.
Hakuno, let's place the magic kiln here. I will now send you the anti-spirit kiln. Now please, bring it into contact with the field.
As per Ronnie's orders, I touch the kiln to the ground and it begins transferring data into the field. What's CCC? CCC is... it's like a spin-off of Fate Extra. It's the one that involves BB, Melt, Passion Lip, Kiara.
This particular magic kiln affects the flow of the spirit through one's meridian lines and blood vessels. If that servant's invisibility is based on martial arts or some other spiritual technique, this will react. I doubt his martial arts skills are so advanced as to become invisible, but it's better to make sure.
It looks like the way to the next trigger is blocked. I should just head back now. Or maybe I should stick around and get some training in. Anyway, CCC is very, very, very good. It's a crying shame. A damn shame But there is no English translation for it.
炎天よ走れ。出直していらっしゃい。お悪様。ブサイクモデルに用はないと言い
Hey,
ますか。
I found a thing. Maleficent garments. Now I too can murder Snow White. Negate all stat buffs. Increase MP by 70. This is why you rub your face against walls, because sometimes you find secrets like that. Secrets. Hey, look, it's those really ugly fish. The ones that only exist in, like, super deep waters and are ancient. Look at those ugly fish. Look at those ugly-ass ugly fish. Don't worry, the CCC fan translation is totally gonna be done soon, TM.
頑張りますね。全力だ。マスター、一生ついていきます。サクッと次に行きましょう。
It's been soon TM for like 8 years, so, you know. I wouldn't get your hopes too far up.
女の子だからって甘く見ました？さま、ああもう。
Skill! How dare you use a skill? Last time it did that, it did like a bunch of breaks after the skill. Yep.
そろそろお茶とかしたい気分です。
One more kill for a level up. Kill this thing for a level up. Chop, bop, level up, bitch. Fucking level up. Yay! Level 34.
レベルアップです。
Alright, let's end this day since half of the freaking dungeon is
愛の巣まで。
cut off from us anyway. Sleepy Foxy. And let's save.